To all the party people in the place to be, we hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. We are ready to test our new build in Parcel Simulator. We added all the racks at all the gates. We feel like that's going to take care of the additional speed on the input. I'm just going to check and make sure these guys are 0. I'm pretty sure we did that at the end of the video yesterday. I just double checking. I think it was just boat had like 8, I think is what I remember. Yeah. 8 boats. Those will go down because we're getting ready to do a Friday. That's at 0. That's at 0. And that's at 0. All right, perfect. So let's go to sleep. We're not going to worry about trash. We're going to go to sleep, come back in on a Friday, and we are going to test the build. I feel good about the build in terms of the loading docks and getting everything off the trucks. I feel good about that. I gotta do the trash, sorry. I don't feel good about the exit ramp. And then I don't know what's gonna happen in sorting. So so I said exit ramp, I meant error. So this error, there's 2 rows that are erroring out this side. And then there are 3 rows airing out on this side, and the last time this thing got backed up like crazy and packages were all over the floor because of the launcher. So we removed the launcher, we made this thing go straight, and we added launchers there. What I think we may need is if the volume of the error routine is gonna be bad, we may need to put like we may need to like build in some racks. So let's, do I have, nope, nothing on there. There's another rack. I don't think I have any of the oranges and yellows. I don't. Okay. So we're gonna I'm just gonna preemptively move these things down here. All right, and we will need this guy. Make him level 3. And we're gonna need one of those to load on. Why am I running back and forth? I mean, you just put this down here. All right, we'll put that one against that wall. We will put this one against this wall down here. Alright, that guy can go on there, right? Can this guy go on here? Yeah. Can that guy go on there? No, it's full. Okay. Alright, so we'll need to order this guy over here too. It does not have what I need. Oh man, I got another one over there too. Good gracious. Oh, speed that up. Drop him there. What does this have to do with the video? I don't know. I'm freeing up a pallet. I know that much. And then what's this guy over here? This is like launchers and bridges and stuff. We'll put this in this corner. I don't think I'll need anything off of that guy, but All right, there we go. I got a pallet. I can order stuff if I need it. I'm worried about the air routine because the volume is going to be high. I'm kind of worried about these sortings because we didn't really do anything with them. But hey, we're right now we're trying to solve the entrance problem. We'll solve the exit problem a different time. All right, so let's get in the central location here. Let's back up a little bit. And we'll wait here. Oh, let's turn boat on. All right, boats are going down. Yes. No, not the. I hit the wrong button. All right, well, I sent 8 down. Oh well. Tablet. Yeah. All right. Truck, train, and boat. All right. Let's get up here. Try to keep an eye on everything. All right, we're gonna watch these 3 bays for right now. Not seeing a delay coming off the trucks. The doors are completely in sync, so that's a good sign. Everything's looking good over there. A little bit of collision on the air, but like there's nothing else coming. Okay. That air routine, I mean, it's doing okay for now. The truck is throwing. The train is throwing. Everything's landing okay. We got a little issue with the bridge right there. Hopefully that clears itself out. It's just on that one lane too. And it's because of the bridge. This guy's backed up a little bit too because he has a bridge. Okay. We could try to throw him over both. I mean, it's not that bad of a backup. But what we could do... I don't know what we do about this air setup. Because we have to go to like 2 bridges. This is getting a little clogged here. Alright, it fixed itself. Alright, we got some packages on the rack over there, but it doesn't look like things are slowed coming off the truck. The doors are pretty much in sync. Yeah, I think what we can do is on this side, we can move that thrower. We can upgrade the thrower to level 2, move him back to here, and make that one go straight through. I think we could do that. And that would get rid of... Oh, we got this situation here. Alright, it's fixing itself for now. This air is backing up. That thing is backing up. Yeah, I wonder if we can do this sorting in a little bit of a better way. Like what we have works. I just wonder if we could do it differently. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on airplanes, see how full that gets with the new volumes. Yeah, the trucks, the bay doors are still pretty close. I don't get the sense that we're slowing the trucks down. Let's... Alright, this is a little bit of a mess, but it seems to fix itself eventually. This could go... We could change this to a thrower, and that'll get rid of this bottleneck here. But we're still gonna have a bottleneck merging in over there, so I don't know. I mean, we can keep the bridge, you know. This is gonna start backing up like crazy here. It's almost 5 o'clock. That's gonna be our saving grace. I haven't even looked at this side yet, and it's almost 5. Let's see. Get over here out messing up with the... Now these doors are still like perfectly in sync. Will we get another truck? We will there. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're pretty close. Pretty close. That's gonna be the last truck for the day. Alright. Let me not get in the way of the throwers. So it's still this error routine. Wow. That is like all the way backed up. This is all the way backed up. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something here. We'll wait till 5 o'clock. So let's order. I had somebody in the comments mentioned using 3 loaders and unloaders. So I guess we can give that a shot with the air routine. Let's see. So let's get 3 of these. 2, 3. Let's get 2, 3 of those. And then let's get proper red racks. Let's do 3 of these just in case the other thing doesn't work out and I can go back to my 1-for-1 design. Okay, basket. Check out. Okay, let's drop that and drop that. I'll put those there. I'll put that there. Grab this. Oh, it's not 5 o'clock. What the hell was I thinking? 5 is 1700. Now it's getting ready to be 5 o'clock. Oh no. Alright, we ruined it, maybe? This truck is waiting. Yeah, this thing is waiting. I don't know why that one... I don't know why that one's having issues. This one seemed to be fine. Alright, we're gonna have to watch these closer the next time around. Oh, this thing's all jacked up, man. This air routine's all messed up. Alright, we gotta do something with the air routine. So let's take care of that. Let's take care of that. I think the same concept as our loading doors, right? Like if we load everything on the racks, then it won't be so single file. And then the racks will be the buffer. Racks will be the buffer. Let's see if we get over here. Alright, so gonna do this. I think that's what we want. Okay, and we're gonna need like this. Okay, that's a yellow. The commenter said 3 and 3. All right, that's not gonna work. That needs to come over 1. That needs to come over 1. All right, that goes there. I feel like this. I'll put that there. So the idea is that it's gonna go 3 to 3. So we'll be loading and offloading 3 packages at a time. I just feel like this is so many packages, like 1 rack's not going to be enough, is my feeling. But we'll try it. We'll try it. You know, admittedly, on my part, never tried this way before. Let's see. I need you. No, I don't need any of y'all. I don't need a straight. I do need to make these level 3 though. Alright. I need the new thing. Have one somewhere. Alright, corner. You know we need a corner. And new guy, I swear, is on here. No. I have to color code these palettes. Maybe it's this one. It's none of those. Bridge. This one? No. That one? No, that's a yellow. Oh, come on. I know I got one. I just could have ordered another one by now. I know I got one. It's here? No. 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 There it is. I knew I had one. Alright, that's gonna go there. Correct. And then we need this corner to go there. And that to go there. That to go there. And we need another corner. I probably don't have a corner. Another one of the new ones. Straight. 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 And I don't have a corner. That's terrible. Okay. So I need 2 corners. 3 corners. A little bit. All right, so that corner is going in. That goes there. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, so one corner, 2, 3 corners. I need another orange here. This goes out of here. That goes like that. No. Orange, there we are. Okay, that goes there. So 1, 2, 3 corners, and then we'll have that. All right, tablet. Corners are way at the top. 1, 2, 3. Check out. All right. I know 4. That's a new record. Although we weren't even trying for the record. I want to get through like a clean week. Make sure all the stuff is working, and then we'll go for the. Is that 3? No, I ordered 3, didn't I? Oh, it's there. All right. All right. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. And those are all 3. Okay. Grab this corner. Flip that. Catch this. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. All these guys are 3. Okay. Grab that. That guy's 3. And I think my count was off. I was off by 2 corners. Alright, tablet, shop. Money's not an issue, so we're just gonna get a bunch of those. Alright, let's go get the corners. Alright, did I get everything this time? I did. Yes. Alright, well, corners aren't going to be an issue. We've got way too many now. Okay, let's drop that there. Grab that. That goes out. Flip it. Alright, that goes there. Alright. Alright, so those are going to throw over. This is going to shift here. It's going to curve here. And then we should be able to take 3 packages at a time into this. Into 3 packages off. They still got to merge here and go out. So I think this is going to be an issue. But we should be able to load packages on this rack. I feel like 1 rack is not going to be enough. I feel like 1 rack is not enough. But we'll flip it to the same design as over here. If 1 rack doesn't manage, then we'll flip it to this and have it run that way. Now what we need to figure out is why was this one messing up? Alright, so let's try this. You there. You there. You there. You there. Let's put you there, because maybe there's just not, like maybe that's just not enough runway to get off the truck. Because this guy was clearly what are we doing here? I was hoping to insert these guys in there, but that's not helping the situation. That's not helping the situation. I kind of need... I can't do that there. If I move this guy here, that guy there. Oh, good thing I bought all those corners, huh? And then that guy can go there. 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 And then the loader can go there. Loader can go there. Decision can go there. Flip them around. He can go there, and then that gives us an extra jobber there. Hold on, how are these other guys working? Because this got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it decides. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, and it decides. And this has 1, 2, 3, and then it decides. So what if we put that there? Still 1, 2, 3. I mean, let's get our corners. Yeah, we need to. I think that one got backed up because it doesn't have as much. It didn't have as many belts in it, and so it was faster to log jam. Level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3. That's 1, 2, 3. Then it's gonna make a decision. Okay, and then it's gonna come off of there. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 3, that's 3, that's 3. That's 3. Alright, so I guess hopefully that works. We're gonna have to keep an eye on it. This is what we're gonna have to watch tomorrow. Why is that guy green? He's not on the thing, okay. Alright, so we gotta check that tomorrow. And we gotta keep an eye on this stuff. Alright. So we gotta keep an eye on this new thing. And okay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll throw those down, start at 0. Throw that down. Whatever the total is, we got to subtract it by 8 because we had 8 boats to start the day. Down, pause that. Nothing to send down there. We'll leave that paused. Send these down. Alright, so we are not fully optimized. We are not really trying. And we had 974. And we had trucks backed up. So we can definitely do better. We can definitely do better. Alright. Alright, everything's looking good there. Door out of the way. Today is Wednesday? Friday? What's today? Wednesday. We gotta turn airplane on. So airplane not close to being full. We hit this button, not that button. Alright. Airplanes are going. Let's get down here where we need to stand. We need to watch this guy. Alright. Like, is it enough to get everybody off the truck? I mean, there's that slight hesitation right there that makes me a little uncomfortable. But everybody's on racks by the time the door opens again. Just fine. Okay, so as long as we maintain that pace, we're fine. There's no room for error on this truck. Okay, right there, we just ran into a problem. Why? Why we... That was a little bit of hitch in the giddy up. Everything's level 2. 3, I can see the lights. And that one went fine. This guy pauses for just a second. Like he's waiting on that to get loaded. Alright, so I mean, as long as we keep that pace, I mean, it's not ideal. But as long as we're keeping that pace, we're fine. We get everything off the truck. The door closes. By the time the door opens, everything is on the orange racks. You know, there's delay here. But that's what the racks are for. The racks are to buffer that. So that's fine. Not overly concerned with that. Is this thing working over here? Oh, I better watch out running in front of stuff. Alright, so... I mean, they're merging back in and going down the chute. That's fine. Like, this is the thing, right? Is dividing these up into 3s. As the commenter suggested. Is that faster? Like, because as long as this line doesn't stop. Better make sure nobody's coming before I run through there. Knock something on the wrong place. Like, this is a steady run of errors. Like, it's not stopping. Jumpers are working fine. Come down here. Like, this choke point is Okay. And it's barely 12 o'clock. Like, there's nothing positive. Okay, there's one positive box. So those errors are just, it's backed up at the bridge. We can fix that with a thrower. And we can get that bridge out. We can put in the thrower and get that bridge out of there, but I think the thrower there, well, like these guys are waiting to merge in, and I think the problem is gonna be if we put a thrower, it's just gonna throw stuff on the ground because it's not gonna pause. I feel like we gotta have the bridge there. One option is we could flip the lines so that these two reds are beside each other. I don't know that that buys us anything, though. Don't know that. Look at that. That thing is backed up all the way. Error is a problem. Okay. We're gonna need to put a splitter there. And we're gonna need to send half of the packages that way, half of the packages this way. That's what we're gonna have to do. And that means we're gonna need a bridge. This rack is almost full. Look at that. Yeah, I thought we were gonna need more than one rack. I think that's a good idea in principle. But there's so many errors coming, and I still got to get them off in one channel, that rack is going to get full. And the minute this rack is full, that's going to start backing up again. And we're going to have a problem there. So we're going to have to switch that to the way that the way I did the entrance things is what we're going to have to do. Alright, so if we... This guy... Gonna need a bridge here. You. So we're gonna need that to go there. All right, let's put you there. You there. You there. Oh wait, you know what? I can use you. So we can just go that way. You there, and then I'm gonna need a joiner there, and I'm gonna need a sorter there. So let's grab a joiner. Straight. 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 That's the new guy. Straight. Let's put new guy over here. Yeah, see, this is all backed up now. One thing's not enough. Why is this guy stuck? What are you doing? Why are these things stuck? Let's throw him on there. Why is this one broken? This thing... It's doing this broken thing again. Why is it not loading on the rack, man? Load on the rack. Load on the rack. What are you doing? I don't like this setup. Apologies. I don't... It's weird. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why that guy is not loading on the rack. Alright, at least we didn't have errors today. Alright, that's a straight. That's a straight. That's a straight. That's a straight. Straight. Straight, straight, straight. Straight. Straight, straight. Alright, so the white palette is only straights. How did that box get on there? What happened? Alright. I think I interfered with the thrower. Okay, the white one is all straights. What is this? This is denied. Throw that on there. That's the new guy. What do we have here? Straight. What do we have here? Straight. Rack can go there. Corner. Corner. Straight. Corner. Straight. Straight. Corner. I know, I could have bought one by now. I know. Straight. 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 Rack. There it is. Straight. Corner. Oh, back up. Right. Where were we? We were here. And I'm gonna flip that. That's gonna go there. Okay. That's level 3. Alright, that's a corner. Put that on the corner rack. And we need a sorter. We have another sorter. I think those are all straights. Except that one. No, that's a straight too. Alright, we definitely don't need to buy straights. Got plenty of those. Alright, that one's full. So no on the sorter. Thrower. Straight, we'll put him on there. Bridge, thrower, rack, bridge, bridge. Yellow, stamper. That's a straight, we'll put him on there. And that stamper, straight, we'll put him on there. That's a straight, we'll put him on there. Bridge. What is that? Bridge. What is that? Bridge and bridge. Okay. Alright, so we don't have one. Ugh, I'm stuck. Come on. There we go. Alright, tablet. We're still putting out errors, man. This is crazy. Shop. We needed sorter thingy, this thing. All right, we'll buy that. Check out. All right, and we still got errors coming, so we got to fix this again. Still got to do something with that. For starters, it's going to be this, fixing this thing. All right. Still processing. All right. Throw this down. Put that, wait, put that there. Make that level 3. Pick that up, put that there. And that's gonna go there. Can I get that box? Oh man, you're gonna let me get that box. No. No. Dude, just wait, what? How am I stuck? I got a box there? Oh, chill, bro. There we go. All right, that's what we needed. So now that thing is gonna send it left. And that's got to merge there. It's going to send it over the bridge and merge there. So that should take some of the backlog out of the error routine on this side. And then let's go ahead and let me grab this box. Need you to test with my man. All right, let's drop this here. I really don't like that bridge goes right into that. So we might have to move that out some. Deal with it later. All right. I want you here. You here. You here. You there. You there. And need it straight. I got plenty of them. Corner. Street. All right, 3, 3, 3. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. All right. This guy's no good. Just throw him over there. All right, I think I had a launcher on this card over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right there. All right. All right, I might have to upgrade him one time. But let's see. Let me get this box out of here. All right, bridge is over there. All right, he's not going to make it that far as a 1. Or as a none, that's for sure. Yeah, he's not going to make that. Okay. So let's drop him here. And let's upgrade one time. All right. Him on here. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. We're gonna have to watch it. And then this guy's gonna pause when there's a box on there. But that's fine. It's not gonna be as bad as the other one. Okay. So we got rid of that bridge. So all we got is this one bridge, man, on this side. That's cool. I think we can get rid of that too. All right, so we fixed this error routine. We added this in and fixed that. So that should help there. this thing we gotta fix. And because look at what is this? What is this? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's put that in here. Let's break that down. Your corner, you go on the orange one. Let's see. That can all, so you can come over here with that new guy. I don't know if this box is causing it to mess up. No. Alright, let's put that rack on there. That red, it looks orange. Alright, so we got 2 racks. That guy and that guy can go there. And we need to back this stuff up. No, I didn't want to sit at my desk. I wanted to pick it up. Alright, let's put our desk here. Okay. And we want to back this up. Like that. Like that. No. Like that. Like that. Let's get this tree out of here. I don't know why this doesn't work. Makes no sense why that guy quit working. He goes on here. And this guy goes on here. And this guy is here. Guy goes there. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. That guy goes there, like that. That guy goes there, like that. And then, should we add in a third one? I mean, 2 seem to work okay on the entrance bays. So we'll just go with 2. Put the new guy on here. Put the new guy on there. Okay. We need to order. We don't need to order straights. We got straights. Yeah, we need one more. All right, that's that. And if we need to add a third rack, we can. And now we just need a joiner, which we have to buy. Somewhere here. 1, 2. No, I'll just buy one. Then I'll have to buy another pallet. Alright. So that guy. This guy's fine. We need the joiner there. And then this guy's fine. Yeah, there we go. And we got a straight back. Not that we needed it. Okay, so we fixed this. We put a splitter here to split up those errors. We got that thrower there. And then we will put this guy in place. And then we'll be ready to test again. We're a little rusty. We spent a lot of time on Prison Simulator. And we're just a little rusty here. Alright, I'm going to upgrade that to level 3. And everything's level 3, right? Everything is level 3. Everything is level 3. Okay. Except for the throwers, because we don't want them level 3. Alright. I don't trust this thing right next to this conveyor belt, so let's put it there. Alright, perfect. Okay, so let's throw those down. We are over 1,000 packages. That's insane. That one's already at 0. That one was 1. We almost got rid of all our bridges. 6, so we'll put that down, and then we'll pause that. All right. Send those 5 down. All right, so not even trying, and we're at 1,058. All right, let's give it one more test for this video, and then hopefully we addressed all the issues. We'll see. Yes, I still take out the trash. That's how my mama raised me. All right, get in the building, then close the door. All right, there we go. All right, everything is paused. It needs to be paused. Let's open up. All right, so we need to check on, we need to watch this guy. All right, we need to watch this guy here. We need to watch that guy over there. We did get everything set up, right? Yeah, oh wait, what are all these boxes on the floor? What what? What is that? Okay. I guess that's why that one guy wasn't loading. Never had that before. Alright, so see what happens with this error routine. See what happens with that truck, and see what happens with this error routine on that side. I'm hoping this thing helps. This is yeah, that bridge being there. I mean, that one seems to do okay. If not, we can push those things back. All right, the doors are in sync. That's cool, but it's only 10 o'clock. Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. This thing is throwing so many errors. This error routine can't merge. My goodness. My goodness. What are we doing? What am I gonna do with these? I can't stand here all day and just watch the errors. Alright, that's not good. I mean, that's just gonna mess up again. So we'll watch the coming off the trucks. Yeah, doors are still in sync. It's noon. So, I mean, that's good. Coming off the trucks is not an issue. This bridge is not really an issue. That error thing is an issue. Like when it's backed up, it's just RNG as to how many errors are over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to rethink this sorting action. Yeah, we gotta rethink this sorting. So this is working fine. Between the reduced volume and the racks, this is doing okay. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, and there's no issues here. Just I can't be too far away from this. And that double merge there is creating an issue. So we may tear all this down and rethink how we're doing our sorting. Yeah, the truck. I mean, 2 o'clock. The trucks are still pretty much in sync. Yeah, that thing's still doing its thing. All right, we're gonna rethink. We gotta rethink how we're doing sorting. And I'm running around on the floor over here. I need to be careful. Oh, that thing went flying. Did it fall on the floor? It did fall on the floor. That's not good. Of course, if it lands on this belt, it's just going to go back down and get resorted. So at least there's not a lot of risk there. It'll just get re-aired out. Like, everything's cool here. Alright, we almost got these packages caught up. Alright, it's 4 o'clock. Let's go check other things. So, over here. Don't get in the way of the things getting thrown. Over here, we're fine. I mean, it's steady moving. Alright, the racks aren't close to being full. Obviously, this is a bottleneck, but it's fine as long as this doesn't back up, which it's not. So we're good to go there. This error routine is not backed up. Right? This is not backed up. That's not backed up. This is not backed up. So we kind of fixed that issue. Right? We got this issue here when it throws. So that's not good. Other than that, it's fine. There's another one fell on the floor. Alright, there's nothing coming. Drop that on there. Drop that on there. And we just got to get the one that fell. I'm just gonna throw him on there, let him get resorted just in case. What's going on down here? These guys are still processing off the truck. So it's just unloading the racks at this point. Okay. I mean, this is... We're almost there. We're almost there. I mean, heck, we did 1,058 packages with no errors. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I think we got the plan. We got this. This is pretty much sorted out. We're just going to rethink how we're doing our sorting here. I mean, that's what we're going to have to rethink. That's what we need to do. Need to figure that part out. All right, everything over here done processing. Everything over there. Just the errors are going through. Yeah, all right, all the processing's done. Sorting is done. All right, let's go. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday, which means we're doing airplanes again. All right. Let's send these down. There's no more trains coming, so we'll send those down. That's 4. No more truck. That's 6. And then we got 3 air boxes. Well, that might send it. We got 1 to go. Yeah, and that guy's waiting. Alright, and we will send him down. Okay, that's the last one of those. And then you are on pause. You're doing fine. You're on pause. You're doing fine. 13 more. And 15 more. All right. So everything's down. We're ready for tomorrow. We've got things. We got the input off the trucks is good. I feel like that's good. I feel like the scanner coming off the scanners, we're good. We got to do something with this. Maybe we just get rid of the thrower. Maybe we just put 2 bridges in. Maybe that's what we do. We bridge and we bridge. And then, yeah, next video, I think we do that. We manage this part. So I'm happy with this error routine down here. You know, it's not perfect with this little bottleneck right here. But it's fine. It's fine. We never backed up. The racks never got full. If the racks do get full, we can throw a 3rd one in. We already got room for a 3rd one. So we're fine there. Yeah, so I think it's just this sorting routine that we might need to rework and tweak a little bit. So we'll do that in the next one. The other thing I want to do is I want to take these bays. I want to make more room. So what I want to do is I want to take these blue racks for boat and the green racks for airplane, and I want to make them look like these yellow racks for the train. So I want to do this same setup with those racks. So we'll have blue on this wall and that wall. We'll have green on, we'll probably move green to like that wall and that wall, because we can't block the blue door. So we'll probably take green and we'll put green here and here, which means we'll take this red air track and probably run it down here and then cut across. But yeah, so I want to do that in the next one too. So yeah, so we'll try to clean up this sorting routine, get this thing optimized. I mean, we already set a new record without trying, and we're not even fully optimized on this sorting routine. So that's what we'll do in the next one. If you're enjoying the series, give it a thumbs up. If you got any ideas, anything you want me to try or tweak, or if you know a better way to try to do some of this, drop it in the comments below. And with that, we will catch everybody in the next one. Peace out.